Hi Penny, let's add some dimensions to your drawing. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just to remind you to have your rulers on. Don't worry too much about the numbers that are present, but having these rulers here will help us just pop some guides in and also some measuring. So in case your guides or your rulers aren't there, you'll find them in view, and we've got rulers. And if you ever at any time want to hide them, but also guides, we want to make sure that we show our guides. So they're guides that were in your previous drawing, and for the moment what I'm going to do is actually clear those guides, and I'll start with some fresh ones. So first of all, I think what we'll do is put some dimensions in for here and here. So I'm just going to drag a guide across until it hits like this. And I actually might zoom in a little bit because I think what we'll do is do your bottom one first. You've then got another guide that's going to sit here like this. Now, what we want to do on our first dimension line is show what is going on externally. So you could show from here to here the width of this path. You could also show the window, because you will see a bit of that window. Well, actually, no, you won't, because it's hidden by this. Unless this is flat, so you will see it actually. You'll also see this window, you'll see this opening, and you'll see part of this window here. So let's just put some lines in there. So here's my first one for that window there. I'm going to have this sitting here for the door, and this as well for the door. Then I've got this happening here for my window. I missed that a little bit actually, so I'll just delete that one. I'm going to have this one here. And we're going to have this one here. And as I said, you will see this window because this path is flat, isn't it? So here, put that one there. Oops, wrong one. Here. And we've got doors here and here. And last but not least, this window here. All right, so now that we've got all those, by the way, all these lines down here will help you when you're drawing your front elevation. So now what we need to do is we're going to zoom in like so. And one more zoom. And we need to have some little dashes. So this is our first one. We'll make them about so big. Don't want them too big. And these are going to be used instead of arrowheads. I'm just going to get up my stroke. And let's make these quite fine. So something like that. We could even make them even finer. Like that. Get rid of that now. So what I need to now do is I'm going to have one sitting here. Okay. The next thing actually is what I can do. We might just zoom in. Possibly could be a little bit bigger. Make that sit there in the middle of the line. Very good. And so now we can copy and paste because we need another one, etc. And another one. Like so. Before I go any further though, I need to have, because like I said, architects don't have arrowheads. They have dashes, so we're going to go transform, rotate, and make it 45, except that I would like it going this way. Now this is going to sit here. So architects have this instead of, copy paste, instead of an arrowhead. Pop that one there, paste, pop that one there, paste. So what that sort of means now is I could actually select this and this. Copy, paste. You're going to have another one here and paste. You're going to have another one here and paste. You're going to have another one here. Go along here. A few more to go. Paste. 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 And we're nearly done. Paste and paste. Okay, let's zoom out and have a look. Zooming out, and we don't need that one anymore. So there you go, that line's done. The next thing we now need to do is we might actually go back in and go view, guides, and we might clear those guides because now we want to do the next line. All right, so the middle line is about showing internal features, so such as things like wall thicknesses, and also if this was, let's say, a little house, you might be able to show the measurements like from here to here if that's one room, and from there to there if that's another room. This is a really simple viewing platform, Penny, so what I'm proposing that you do is show some wall thicknesses, but also let's just show the dimension of this room here, or this part of the space. When you do up here, you can perhaps show this, and when you do the sides, the same. So we sort of have to be a little bit creative here because this isn't a traditional floor plan. So this is our second line now. So I'm going to show that wall thickness. We might show it there. Okay, and then let's show, or even if we just show the, I might undo that. I think what will look better is if we just show, so there, and we'll show there. Okay, so let's zoom in again and paste. So you're going to need one here and paste, and you're going to need one here. And then let's just grab, copy paste, oops, and put that one there, and paste, pop, oops, just got it, this one here. And then, just zoom in once more, and then to finish off, paste, because the last dimension is going to be the total, like so. All right, let's zoom out and have a look. And now let's clear our guides just so we can see more clearly and have a look at what you've got there. So Penny, this one here now is ready to have all its numbers placed on. So I'd like you now to go ahead and do the same thing for each of these views here, just to finish off, in case, because I have given you a lot of information. This first line, what I'd be doing is showing the window here. I'd also be showing this window here, and then that point there. The middle line, perhaps you might like to just show here. You might actually sort of just pick a point around about here because there is no defined wall, is there? It's not like this is a square geometric shape. So maybe you might have like a line round about here, and maybe you might like to have this. So this is for this middle line. And then of course have for the window and for here. Okay, so that window's been shown on that first line. But this second line, you could actually be showing the sort of how big this space is from here to here. And then of course the total. When you're coming over this side, so I'll just get rid of those guides again. Oops. View guides, hide guides. So when you're coming over to this side, on this line here, you're going to show, like you've got a window from here to here. You might be able to see part of this, so that will come to there. You'll also see part of that window. You'll see a bit of that wall, and then you'll see window and wall. So this line here is going to be very busy, just like this one ended up being busy. When you're showing the middle line, perhaps you might like to show this space from here to here, and then the leftover, and then the total. When you're coming to this one here, you're going to show, this one won't be as busy, but you'll show from here to here on here, then the black line, so from there to there, and finally the window. And then this middle line, you might like to show from about here to here, and then from here to here, and then the total. Okay, Penny, I'll do you another video on how you actually work out what numbers to actually place on here.